Welcome to the frozen water world of Subnautica Below Zero. We're back playing this game again. Now, it's been about a year since I played it originally. When the Subnautica Below Zero update came out, or the DLC came out, rather, a year ago, I played it a few times, but there wasn't a lot of content in the game. They were still adding to it. It was early access, and there wasn't a whole lot to the game yet. So I thought it'd be fun now to jump back in. In November, they had another update that came out, the Deep Dive update, that added a lot of additional content. Kind of been holding off on playing it until now. But I thought, let's just dive right back in. We'll get into the water adventure again. If you're interested in picking up the game yourself, I do have a link in the description below to where you can purchase it on the Epic Game Store. Any purchase made there also helps support the channel, but the game is also available on Steam if you prefer to buy it on Steam. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll start a new game. Definitely we're going to go with the survival mode. There is like a freedom mode here. We don't have to do food and water. Hardcore where it's single death. We don't want to do that because Lord knows I'm going to drown at some point. We're here! Fortunately, we're not underneath the water just yet. Sam Goodall, yeah, answer that.
I repeat, immediate evacuation of Sector 0 to Space Station Vespa.
Sam, what's happening?
The Meteor storm. There was interference. It's closer than they thought.
How long?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Jeff, do you read?
Repeated it. I translated the wake-up command.
Your timing sucks. We're evacuating. Jeff!
His last GPS check-in was at the cave entrance.
I'm going up there.
Roger that. Don't stay any longer than you need to.
So if you've been living under a rock and you have no idea what Subnautica is, it's this cool survival adventure style game. I guess that's supposed to be, was that supposed to be me or my sister? I can't remember. But regardless, it's this survival adventure game where the whole world is a planet of water, and there are some islands and stuff that you can check out, but for the most part, it's all water. Rama Goodall, Vesper security interview. We can read some of these inputs later. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time on it just now. I've decided to restart the game since there's so much that's changed since the last time I played it. And I have to say the graphics are looking really sharp, and the whole thing's running really smooth. I could have sworn it was a little choppier when I played it before, but meteors falling and stuff. Oh, there's the space station, so that's where my sister is. She's up there giving me like commands and stuff. Cargo room. What do we got over here? Remember, information leading to the activation of alien technology is rewarded with automatic rights buyout and a 10,000 credit bonus. Yeah, right. So the guy said, that Jeff guy said he had activated something. We'll have to go and find him at the cave entrance. I guess this is like a cafeteria kind of thing. There's like a coffee machine back here. Can I get up here? I feel like I should be able to jump over this thing, but... Oh, wait. Can I crouch? I don't remember how to crouch. I'm sure there's a way to crouch, but I kind of want a coffee. We got chips and stuff here. I can't take any of those. I think because this is just the intro sequence, all of the cool stuff in the base here that we would later on hope to have is not something we can get. I really hope there's a point where we can build a room this large, but I don't think we can. Can't go out that door. Which door do I have to go out? They're all locked. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at the meteors falling. That's awesome. I gather those are little escape pods leaving the planet because there's an evacuation order. And obviously this place is big enough that it's not going to be just for me, even though there's only one bedroom, which kind of causes me a little question, I have to think. So we're going to go find Jeff. He's over by the cave entrance where he said he had activated something. So we're going to go find that. Down this way. I wonder if there's a way I can just set it so I'm like constantly running. Oh, this looks new. I don't remember this being here last time. Oh, this is the sea truck. So this is like, they had the sea moth in the original one. This holds up to 4 people. That's really cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not a sea truck. Maybe that's what those escape pods were that took off up to the station, wherever the station went. Oh, I lost the station. Oh, well. Yeah, so that's really cool. It looks neat. I wonder if the sea truck looks anything like it when it's actually built. They've added so much to the game. When I first started playing this a year ago, there was basically nothing. There was a little bit of the story. You can kind of explore and progress it a little bit. They've added a lot of different creatures and stuff since then. There's new vehicles and building pieces and storyline and everything. So hopefully, although the game's not finished yet, the story will be fleshed out a little more. That's really eerie. I wonder if they could mesmerize you at some point. Staring at it. Those are neat flowers. I have this running on the new filmic mode thing that they've added in, which is supposed to sharpen up the graphics. I think for the most part it just adds a lot of contrast, so that looks, colors are all nice and bright and stuff. Looks good so far, though. Alright, so here's the cave entrance where we supposedly are supposed to meet up with Jeff.
I'm approaching the research site. It looks like Jeff's GPS tracker's here, but no other sign of him.
Understood. Be careful.
If you have GPS, why don't you use it more often? There's no maps in this game. Oh, here we go. This is it here, maybe. Maybe this must be his GPS tracker. That's an awfully bulky looking thing for some sort of future technology. You'd think it would just be like this little thing they have like strapped on their suit or something that they couldn't take off, but apparently, not so much.
Jeff!
Jeff! Jeff!
Jeff won't be home. Now Jeff is gone.
Who am I speaking to?
There's another coffee machine over here. If I recall correctly, you do get some small benefit from drinking the coffee, and frankly, coffee's good. This is as slow as when I make it at home. This is supposed to be future tech. Where's my instant cup? It's just spewing it on the ground. Alright, well, I guess that's wasted. Oh, no, I did get it.
What
Okay.
happened here?
That information is
Oh, look, there's this. Oh, that's my shadow.
Rerouting data to sanctuary.
It's a sanctuary.
Sanctuary power low.
Jeff isn't here. But Sam, we woke something up. I spoke to it.
Please, get to the escape ship.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so Jeff left his little PDA thing here. Alien Research Site 0. During their occupation of 4546b, the mysterious race of spacefaring aliens we refer to as the Architects selected a number of sites around the planet at which to build their vast facilities. While the focus of their mission, to save their kind from the bacterium, was the Emperor specimen contained at the primary containment facility, their other installations served a variety of precautionary and support roles. Research Site 0, unknown alien facility. Must be the focus of our endeavors, which I guess is where we are right now. And what we know, frozen beneath the ice hundreds of years ago, the facility lays dormant to this day. We progressed only through the first force field, gaining access to the antechamber, where a combination log type. Okay, so that's where we are right now. He's basically just describing. Oops. Basically just describing this force field that they got through, and they couldn't get through the second one, but he did something to wake it up. And this is where the tablet thing gets inserted to unlock it, but we don't have that yet. Oh, look, stuff blowing up in there. That's crazy. Alright, so no sign of Jeff, which isn't surprising. I'm pretty sure you don't generally see other characters in the game, unless I think I saw in the trailer for the look at the shadow. For the trailer for the deep dive update, they did seem to have another character in there, but otherwise you generally haven't, you don't see them. So I guess it's probably gonna be the same thing here, although we do get to talk to Robin up on the space station. Let's go back. We're supposed to do our escaping thing, but you know, this game being what it is, obviously we're not gonna get away. Whoa! That looks really cool. Clearly a meteor hit nearby. I don't think we're going back this way. Stop staring at me! Okay. Yeah. Can't go this way. It's a lot noisy right here now, too. There's like a storm coming in on top of the full meteor thing. Get out of here. Oh, that's so cool.
What? I'm not on that ship.
Who is?
Jeff's the only one it could be. Where's it going?
I'll find out. Where are you now?
Jeff, that
Still
jerk.
making for the base. That's my best shelter now.
Okay, I'm going to see what I can do from here.
Jeff, that jerk, he took my ship and left me behind. Those meteors are crazy. Ah, don't hit me. Out of the face. Okay, there goes the landslide to bury over the base. So we won't be staying there, I don't think.
Are you back at base yet?
No, we're here.
Sam!
Oh, cool. I never noticed before. You got like frosting around the edges of your visor, so it actually makes the view a little blurry. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna have to get we're gonna get down here. Trying to find a way to safety. There goes the tower, Jobby. Oh, the ladder fell over there too.
Your environment is no longer safe, and your PDA has rebooted in emergency mode.
Hooray! Emergency mode.
High speeds will cause lethal
Start
exposure
here.
for enemies.
Survival checklist. Retreat to a safe environment. Administer first aid if required. Broadcast distress signal. Retrieve emergency supplies. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Find or construct a reliable habitat. Construct necessary survival equipment. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. So, all those basic things you would expect when you want to survive. They've done such a phenomenal job on this game in terms of the whole look and feel of it. The original Subnautica was like, I mean, the graphics are really awesome. It's like so vibrant, being underwater and stuff. But then there's also like this mood and tension when you're underwater. That constant threat of suffocating, being eaten by some other critter. Of all the survival games I played, it really is one of the best ones. It's so good. And ironically, I don't think I've even finished the first one. I played it so much in the early access when they were still adding the content to it. I don't think I even actually finished the core game when it was all done. Ooh, I see stuff. Aha! I didn't even realize I could gather things here yet. These meteors are crazy loud. I didn't think I could gather stuff yet, but I guess I can. So there's, I gotta keep an eye out for outcroppings. We got one little piece of copper there, which, you know, isn't gonna do a lot for me, but it's something. I don't remember when the meteor strike ends.
Robin, come in.
I copy. I'm okay.
Stay where you are and look up. I'm dropping you a life pod.
Did everyone else get away?
There it is.
Did you find Jeff?
They're still counting heads. We haven't found...
Sam? Vesper? Do you read? Sam?
Well, I hope they have more than just Jeff's head up there, because that'd be kind of gruesome. Alright, so there's a little pod she's jumped down for us. It's gonna land over here somewhere. I wonder if it's possible to get hit by these meteors. Oh, look at the lovely little penguin creatures. I wonder if they're violent. Come on. See if we can find out the hard way. I mean, we got pictures with them before, so they can't be that bad. I can pick up a baby. I have a peg leg. Oh, jeez. No. I didn't mean to. Okay, they don't like you picking up their babies. Imagine that. They're very cute, though. Wow, I hope this meteor shower ends soon. Those meteors are super noisy. Alright, we got a survival pod. It apparently runs on solar power. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. That's really interesting. So, I mean, you come in through this door. It's not exactly an airlock. But there's air in here, so that's alright. We got our fabricator here.
The evacuation.
Well done for not being
The
dead.
hard part. This life pod will help you survive until rescue. Fabricate food and tools, and refer to your PDA's databank for more information. Good luck.
Alright, so same as the first game, we've got the fabricator here. We can build all kinds of stuff in here. I mean, I'd say the first game, but this is really like a DLC add-on. It's kind of its own separate standalone game, but you're still basically playing Subnautica. Scanner, flashlight, survival lamp. So there's a few things we're going to need to make. Deployable locker. So I don't have enough materials to build anything yet, obviously, so we're going to have to go ahead and gather up some supplies. We've got the ever important coffee, though, so we're going to chug that down. How do I... There we go. Consume. This will give me -2 H2O, but plus 50 body heat. Not that my body's cold or anything, but... Let's chug that down. So down here, this is, I guess, our body temperature, our amount of oxygen. This is our food level. Obviously, we need to eat. And this is our water level, so we're going to need to drink at some point, too, but we're pretty good that way. We have a number of blueprints unlocked. But nothing crazy. I do want to make some fins, so we have the stuff to make silicone rubber. We have the recipe for it anyway. We got the creep vine clusters for that. I'm going to want some simple tools like the knife and the scanner and things. The scanner is super important. We'll need a battery for that. So I guess first things first, we'll just get out of here and swim around and then... Oh my gosh, it's like a blood red sky. That's That's crazy. It's getting very dark. Alright, there's nighttime. Oh, storm incoming. Man, we just lasted through a storm. The weather effects in this are cool, though. I love the way that it gradually covers up the sky. It's not like just a sudden transition. That's really sweet. But in the meantime, we're going to need supplies, so we got to find all the stuff that we can harvest. Oh, what's this? Ribbon plant. I think I saw something that had a recipe for ribbon plant. I don't remember what it was, but we'll kind of grab a little bit of everything here initially.
Discovered.
Hoopfish! Stick it right in his hoopfish. So there'll be little outcroppings here that'll have copper and stuff. We need to find those and crack some copper to that. Any other metals we can get to would be good. Hopefully this hoopfish is good for eating. I'm gonna make sure I don't accidentally release these things. These little bladderfish here are good for water.
Oxygen.
Oh! Yep. We need air. So tanks are gonna be... Oh, I'm underneath ice. That's a new thread in this one that we didn't have in the original Subnautica, is that, you know, you could be underneath an ice sheet, so when you need to go for air, you can't. Minor problem. Alright, I gotta find some rock outcroppings because we need minerals and stuff. Or like copper or what have you. Guess those aren't minerals, you know, they're metals. Stuff to build with anyway. We've got titanium. That's very handy. There's another outcropping. Let's grab this bladderfish if we can get a hold of him. Hold still. Ah. I played this before a lot on the Xbox. The original Subnautica, that is. So it's a little different getting the chance to use the mouse to try to grab things. What is this? Seaglide fragment. Oh yeah, we need to scan that thing. But we're gonna need a scanner before we can do any of that. I know, but I want this first. Show me... Oh, ice. This is why I don't play hardcore mode. I stay underwater longer than I should. Okay, I found the creep vine. That's actually not too far away. We can swim over here and get that. Actually, can I don't know if I can get the seed clusters barehanded. I might need a knife for that. Oh, no, you know what? I think I can get the clusters by hand, but if I want samples of the creep vine, I'm gonna have to cut it. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Swim to the surface. I need more air. I think my inventory might be full now, too. Nope, we got a little more space. So I have 5 of the creep vine clusters. What are the recipes here? All these fish and things. We are going to need to eat some food soon. That's going to become a problem. What did I need the creep vine cluster for? I thought there was something I needed it. Batteries, the ribbon plant. Okay, so we have enough to make some batteries, so that's good. Lubricant comes from the creep vine cluster. Oh, and I also make silicone rubber out of that. Okay, so I did need some of them. I thought I needed them in multiples, but it looks like these only use singles, so I think that's fine. I don't really need to grab any more right now. I swear there's like squared shapes up on the side of the hill over there. I wonder if that's where the base was before. Is that... I can't tell if that's where I swam out. It's really dark out. We have basic supplies. Let's do a little bit of crafting. I'm gonna need to make some... Whoop. There we go. We need to make some water and stuff probably. First will be my first priority. Actually, let's make food first. We can cook up the hoopfish. Just such a weird name. We'll gobble down some hoopfish. I should probably make some water out of the out of these bladderfish. I almost feel bad holding on to this thing. It looks really uncomfortable in my hand. Poor bladderfish. Alright, so we have basic sustenance, so that'll hold us for now. In terms of resources, we can make basic materials. We can, oh, I'm gonna need silicone rubber. Oh, we get 2 per creep vine cluster. That's pretty good. So I guess we'll make a couple of those. I do want to get some swim fins so we can swim faster. That would be great. We have enough to make the survival knife. That's silicone rubber and titanium, so let's craft that. That will definitely come in really handy. The scanner is probably the next most important thing. That's going to require a battery. Which we have the stuff to make. So we'll make one of those so we can get our scanner going. Oxygen tank is going to be super important. That requires fiber mesh, which I don't think I can make just yet. Ooh, and fins. Yeah, we're totally getting the fins. So we can swim a little quicker. That'll get us around a lot faster, which is going to be super important. Fiber mesh is made with... Yeah, okay, so we need the creep vine samples, which I don't have any of. 2 of them to make 1 fiber mesh. And the tank is going to require 1, so I'd like to make at least 2 tanks. So we'll get maybe 4 of those. Flashlight I'm not super worried about right now because I'm not really going down where it's dark. Cured food. Oh, if I have salt, I can cure these things, which helps them last longer. But again, a little early on for that kind of thing. I'm not super worried about it. Let's chow down on some of this food here. Oh, cooked hoopfish. Never eat the antenna. Why does it hurt me when I eat it? That's super weird. Okay, note to self. Hoopfish, not super good. Who would have thought with a name like that? I mean, they're edible, but they're not great. So let's stick some of this stuff in storage I don't need to carry around with me. I can make glass and stuff, but again, I don't really need any of that. We'll ditch all this in here. I'm going to put this on the... Oh, it's already on the hotbar, so we're good that way. Alright, perfect. Let's go get those fiber mesh... Or the creepvine samples, rather, so we can make the fiber mesh. I think I automatically have the swim fins. Yeah, so the fins are equipped. We can go a little bit quicker now, which is great. There's the creepvine. That's right. Check out that knife. It's super important. Get my hands on some of these boomerang fish. Hopefully the boomerang fish are a little bit more edible without hurting me. That would be great. How many samples have I got? That's 4. That's enough to make 2 mesh. Alright, we got it. That's probably enough samples for now. Let's go make the fiber mesh so we can get our oxygen tanks in. Wow, the weather sucks. It's like hailing or something right now. Nasty. Get a hold of this. Ah, I got another hoopfish. I don't want you. Alright, let's release this guy. I don't like them. They hurt when you bite them. But the boomerang fish, he should be better. There we go. Oh, I should be scanning these things, I think. If I was smart, I'd be scanning everything. Ooh, large plant. Give me all your data. Oh, these eyeball guys are good. Peepers. Peepers make good eats.
New creature discovered.
That's right.
Oxygen.
New creature discovered, oxygen. I want to scan those penguin guys. Those are really neat. Oh, there they are over here. Let's go scan those. I think that was one of the funnest parts of the Subnautica game, is checking everything out, scanning all the stuff you haven't scanned, seeing all the places you haven't seen. Aw, penguin. Can I scan the baby? Aw, the babies are separately scannable. They're really cute in a vicious-looking way with all those big, sharp, pointy teeth. I want one of those as a pet. Alright, these plants I can't scan. Bladderfish I already scanned, I think. Oop. Coral shelf. This will come in handy at some point. I know there's something we need the coral for. I can't remember what it is. Let's try and get some samples from this if I can. Can I just not? Is this knife not... This is not doing it? Wait a minute. So the building pieces I saw sticking out there, that's not my base. That's the, what do they call it? The precursor base or whatever sticking out of the mountain. I saw those black squares up there at nighttime, and I thought it might be mine, but I guess it's the top part of the precursor base. Where when we were looking for Jeff down below, that was just like the part that's underground, I guess. Oh, what's this? Mushrooms? It's funny how you can scan some stuff that you can't actually take. I wonder if I can cut a sample of it. That would be a no. Well, I think we've been swimming around like a chump without oxygen long enough. Let's go make some tanks.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, transmission.
Origin, alien sanctuary site. Twisty bridges.
Oh.
200 meters depth. Recorded to databank.
200 meters depth. I wonder if that will, I don't think I can mark that on the map. It'd be handy to go find that. So I don't think I can go down 200 meters yet, even with these oxygen tanks. I can't remember what the limit is and how far you can swim down before you start to run into issues where consuming more oxygen. Alright, so we have 4 fiber mesh. That will let me make... I'm all out of titanium. Oh, no, wait. I guess I have to have the actual... I must have to have the stuff actually on me. I thought I could just have it in storage. Kind of forgot about that. So that gives me enough to make 2 oxygen tanks. So let's do that. Well, we should cook up the fish I have here, too. No, it's in the food area. Cook up that peeper. If I remember correctly, the boomerang was a little bit bony or something. There's a lot of cartilage in it, so it's not as good eats as the peeper is. But the peeper provides good food. Hopefully better than the hoop fish, whose name I will never get over. Oh, the fiber mesh is for the first aid kit too. Okay, so let's make 2 oxygen tanks, I guess. Tank number 1. Oh, I can now make more stuff too.
Print acquired.
Repair tool is crystalline sulfur, silicon rubber, and titanium. So that's new. And then we can also make the computer chip now and the wiring kit, which will be that'll be needed for some of the more complex stuff. I guess I cooked all the boomerang fish. I thought I had a couple of them. Alright, so Sanctuary Zero location data. Sanctuary Zero was discovered some months ago operating on low power. All attempts to access... Okay, that's the thing I already found. Oh, maybe it's not. Operating all attempts to access the facility have failed. It's located in the so-called Twisty Bridges, an area dense with microflora reaching 100 to 300 meters in depth. And we already know that the signal came from about 200 meters depth. Fast growth of the tubular organic bridges throughout the area prevents a permanent route to the facility from being established. It can be located at depth of 200 meters. Contractors are advised to use visual reference to locate a visible path or a viable path. All right, so hopefully that'll get marked for me. Arctic Survival Guide, Indigenous Life Forms, that's the stuff I've scanned. Personal logs. Oh, personal member number 2. I've lost contact with a Vesper. Been in tough situations before. Just now, there's no safety net. Best I can do for Sam is keep myself alive. Why are we worried about keeping myself alive for Sam? How about we keep myself alive for me? This is the log for Robin. Okay, so I thought it would actually mark it on the map for me here, like on the screen. Similar to like when I'm outside the pod here, I have it marked. But apparently not. So I'll have to do a little bit of exploring and go find that, I guess. But in the meantime, I probably should gather up some more materials so we have stuff to make other supplies and stuff. Figure out what's in the immediate area around our pod. Now that we have like 75 seconds worth of air, we can certainly go a lot deeper. Check out some caves and stuff. I want to make a repair tool ultimately, so let's maybe make sure we get enough supplies for that. We have to watch over those explodey fish if they're still a thing. I can't remember now. They were definitely a thing in the core Subnautica game. And they like to hang out in, like, what do they call, the crash fish or whatever. They hang out in the caves and they sneak up on you with this high-pitched sound effect and then explode when they're nearby. Well, I guess it's not really sneaking. They kind of scare the heck out of me when they when they swim up, but... Oh, what the heck is that thing? A sea monkey? Get out of here. Oh no, it stole my thing! Come back here! Little jerk. Get out! It's a thief! It stole my scanner! There you are. Can I grab this thing? What? There we go. You evil little sea monkeys. I gotta get close enough to scan him, but I don't want him to take my scanner again. What the? Oh, it ate a fish or something. I wonder if it'll, like, it only takes the thing that's in your hand at the time. Is there a way to, like... Ah, get out of here. Nope. Nope. Ah, you took it again. Come here, back here, you jerk. Those are going to be a nuisance. I wonder what happens if I hit it with a knife.
Oxygen.
Okay, let's try this tank swapping business. So if I left-click, it'll swap the tank. Okay, yeah, so I do get a little extra oxygen out of it. It's not great. I still have to refill and everything, so I got to be a little bit careful about how I use that. But what is this? Seaglide fragment, yes. I need to find that other one that I... Kelp root. There was another Seaglide fragment that I came across before. I need to scan that also. Oh, I think we found another... Yes, another Seaglide fragment. That's cool. I don't know if there's 2 or 3 of these I have to scan. 3 of them. There's still the one I found first I haven't come across again, but I'm a lot farther away from our little survival bubble. Man, the storms here on this planet are crazy. I'm a lot farther away from the survival bubble than I was before, so the one I had discovered early on is definitely not going to be over here. What? What the heck is that thing? A brine wing. Indigenous life form brine wing. I wonder if I can grab that thing.
Oxygen.
Oh, better swap tanks. Oh no! The other tank's not filled up. Okay. Apparently, when you're on the surface with these tanks, you've actually got to swap them to refill them. That is probably an important thing to know.
Detected nearby.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet. 232 meters that way. It's really dark. I probably should have made the flashlight. Oh, yeah, I definitely need a flashlight. This is insanely dark. Ah! I have to say, the sound in this game is probably one of the best of any games I've played. It's so creepy. Definitely a lot of atmosphere added. Alright, the daylight's finally coming out. That supply cache is under the ice, though, I think. Ugh, it's hailing and raining or whatever it is again. Alright, I have enough room to carry some stuff, as long as the supply cache isn't too big. Alright, I found you. It'd be great if you had a Seaglide fragment over here. Oh, medical kit, that's great.
New technology created.
A compass! Alright, I can make a compass now. Flare, that'll be handy for light, I guess.
Acquired.
Disinfected water is better than making water out of the pufferfish thing. PDA will come in handy. Carter status report. I'll read that when we get back to some oxygen. I don't want to read it underwater where I'm going to drown.
30 seconds.
Speaking of drowning. Wait a minute. Do I have to click on it? Click on it. Oh, I thought you actually had to swim through it, but I guess you click on it. Alright. I'm bothering the fish by swimming through his blowhole. Alright, what's the deal with this Carter PDA thing? PDA, no. Carter status report. Deliveries continue to be delayed on this wretched planet. Sea monkeys have yet again stolen cargo from the truck, running low on flares, but will investigate nearby nests for stolen cargo. We'll update status on next delivery upon retrieval of cargo. Fred. Alright, so I wonder if we can actually find those sea monkey caches where they've hidden them in their nests. That'd be funny. Oh, actually there's stuff sitting out here on the ground even. Oh, there's something I can scan over there too. And we got nutrient block. Nothing tastes better than fake food. Grab trap fragment. Sweet. Ah, you're a sea monkey. Nobody likes you. No! Aw, you horrible little thief. It wasn't even the one that was right in front of me that time. Come here. God. Those are going to be a big nuisance. Okay. Grab trap we can make now, but what I really need is that last Seaglide fragment so we can make a Seaglide. I think I'm going to... It's now that it's daytime, I think I'm going to swim back towards our capsule. Oh, what is this? A beacon? Oh, score. I got a beacon now. Violet bow. Don't you take it. What's this? Mobile vehicle baby fragment. No, 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 no. You get out of here. That's right. Just keep swimming. I guess when those things come close, you just gotta put your stuff away. There are some awful sound effects down here. I'm not sure what that noise is, but... Oh, that sounds like a crash fish. Right there. The crash fish. I actually need that. Come on, you jerk. He's chasing me. Don't hit me. Oh, it got me. Alright. Yep, crash fish are still a thing. I couldn't remember whether they were or not. Alright, I did need that anyway, but man, that's a nuisance. Okay, I swim back over by the pod and I found that last Seaglide fragment that I needed, so we have the ability to make one of those now. That'll be pretty sweet. Definitely handy for getting away from those stupid crash fish. Man, it's so loud here. This planet is noisy, man. Okay, so in the fabricator, I think it's under the personal items. Pathfinder tool, where is it here? Oh, deployables, I guess it is. Okay, so we need lubricant, copper wire, and a battery. I think I have all the materials I need to make that stuff. There's the copper wire. I think I need one creepvine cluster, which is alright. I'm pretty sure I have that in storage here. Yeah, so let's put some of the salt stuff back. We don't need all this. Probably should eat that fish. It was decomposing. Health minus 17. Alright, we're not eating that. Wow. Probably should have eaten that sooner. We have nutrient blocks, so that'll help. So I can eat those. Let's take one of these creepvine clusters. I need to make a battery, so we're going to need one of these. Alright, lubricant. Oh, the battery need 2 of those. Of course I do. Fortunately, I had them on hand. Sweet! Alright, so we... Oh, I can actually make the beacons now, too. Yeah, I know. Amazing! Okay, we have a Seaglide to get around with now. So we have oxygen tanks, we have the Seaglide, we have some tools to do a little bit of work with. I got the swim fins and stuff. Pretty well situated to start our adventure. Thanks for everyone for checking out the video. Hope you'll come back and check out another one. I'm definitely going to be playing more of Subnautica Below Zero, especially now that they've added so much content to the game. I definitely want to get farther than I did last time. Explore and find everything and see how the story progresses. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.